What's going on, guys? It's Tom Walker here. I'm about to answer any questions you might have for me. All you have to do is make a question and then use the hashtag #AskTomWalker. Cheers! I think my favourite song to play live on guitar is Leave a Light On, because there's like this big solo at the end that I can probably get into and give it the guitar face, like, ooh, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's probably it live. I feel like most people would say their perfect day off is like travelling somewhere or like going on an exciting adventure, but I've done 108 gigs this year so far, and I feel like when I finally do inevitably get a day off, it's nice to just like sit in my boxes and play Xbox and like make some nice home-cooked food at home and just be with my flatmates and my friends and not leave my house. So yeah, very boring day off, but you need that every once in a while. If I could have any other job apart from being a musician / singer / songwriter, it would be Top Gear driver, Top Gear presenter. That would be the sickest job ever. Driving around in really nice Lamborghinis and Aston Martins all day, you know, having banter. That's about it, really. But music's pretty good, you know. Don't get to drive many Lamborghinis, but what can you do? I feel like this is a strange question. I feel like there's only one Rag and Bone Man, unless there's like a tribute act that I'm not aware of, and like you think there might be a better Rag and Bone Man than the only one and only Rag and Bone Man. I don't know. My favourite Rag and Bone Man is Rag and Bone Man. He's a legend. Adele would be good. She's wicked. Good songwriter. Quality vocal. She seems like a nice gal as well. So, yeah. Adele would be a good collaboration. So, if you're out there, hit me up, Adele. I want people to remember me and say, hey, that Tom Walker guy, he was alright. That'd be good enough, really. Anything else is a bonus. I think I've got two favourite places on tour. Well, three, actually. So Manchester, because I grew up in Manchester. Scotland, because I was born in Scotland. And London, because I live in London now. Those three on tour always kind of feel like homecoming gigs in different ways. So, yeah, those three. Would have been cool to hang out with Ray Charles. He makes some absolutely sick music. And I love the film Ray, and that's what got me into all his music. And if he was still around today, it would be wicked to just have a beer with him and just, you know, chat shop. That is a good question. So, I used to be a cook. My mum won't let me say chef because apparently I wasn't a chef because I didn't cater the menu. Thanks, Mum. Anyway, not that I've hold on to that. I would say I'm really good at cooking at home in my own kitchen when there's no pressure. Like, I can cook some great stuff like steaks and homemade fish and chips and like a bunch of different stuff. But in a high-pressured kitchen situation where like 120 people walk into the restaurant, I'm no good at that, as I found out when I was. I wrote Leave a Light On about a friend of mine who was going through a bit of a tough time and struggling with kind of mental health and addiction issues. Something that I think like every young person goes through at some point in whatever form. Like I certainly have, and I've got friends that have. So I don't know, it wasn't specifically like, it was inspired by one person, but it's kind of a more general thing about mental health. I can't wait for the Japanese sushi. I'm so excited about the sushi. I love sushi, and I've had it in like really nice places in like London and LA, and I've been a big fan. But like this is like where it's been invented, the homeland of sushi. I'm so excited. We're only there for 2 days, and we've got a gig on both days, so I hope I make it somewhere nice. But yeah, that's the main thing I'm excited about in Japan. The gig's going to be good as well, though, obviously. I think there's a whole host of things that are the meaning behind my music, you know? I don't think they can just be like one thing. Like if I was to say, what's the meaning behind your music? Toast. It's too broad a question. So I hope this helps. I don't think we've got any gigs there this year, but we will be back at some point, I can guarantee it, because it's always awesome. Always a good gig, always a good vibe, always a good crowd, and of course, lots of delicious Guinness. Thank you for all your lovely and worldly questions. I hope I answered yours. If I didn't, I'll do another one of these again at some point, I'm sure. Big shout out to Twitter in Singapore for having me over. It's been an honour and a pleasure, and I hope you have a lovely day. Cheers.
What does it take to become an extreme salt bae?
some tiny glasses, some salt, gigantic knife. This probably isn't big enough. A machete would be better. A gym card. Citrus Bay. Pringle Bay. Brunch Bar Bay. PG Tips Bay. KP Dry Roasted Nuts for a Seal for Freshness Bay. Ice Cream Bay. Cannot believe I'm saying this, yeah. I'm playing with Fat Freddy's Drop at Ali Pali. Now, those of you who know me know I've got a song called Blessings, and in that song is the lyric, "What a time to be alive, Fat Freddy's on the drop on Spotify." Because me and all my mates used to slam Fat Freddy's Drop constantly, and now I'm playing with them at Ali Pali. Are you kidding?